loved and lost her. She and I were the only truth I ever needed. Until she was killed during a police raid on a nanotech lab in Beijing. I had planned to go back to New York, but haunted by the story she warned me to stay away from, it led me all the way to Paris, where the one source I was able to develop after a year, an Interpol investigator, Alexis Jovenel, said he wanted to meet in person. He'd been to the morgue to take a look at the body of a human trafficking victim. The coroner said it was a drug overdose. The next day, the coroner quit his job. And that night, it was the coroner's body showing up at the morgue.
There's gotta be change in the drug business. All the dealers and everybody's scared. Yesterday, a prostitute called me. I don't know how she got my number, but, well, I've seen her. One of her friends was died because of a drug. There's a new drug on the market. Not a chemist drug. Don't know what it is. Nobody knows because it doesn't leave any traces. We've been watching her bus for 2 months. He goes between New York, Moscow, or Paris, and sometimes Beijing for weapon traffic or, well, got different kinds of business. I think he's in New York at the moment.
Back in New York, the rest of this story wasn't going to matter. Unless you're one of those people who entertained ideas about the difference between fact and fiction. Detective Naomi McKenna, or Now, as she liked to be called, they were looking at a retired gangster more closely because his mistress, Now's informant, was using an art gallery to launder money from arms deals as a way to finance a high-tech lab somewhere in southern China. The start of a whole new kind of illicit narcotics trade they were sure was going to hit the streets at any second and start a bloodbath because of all the other dealers it was going to put out of business.
You know, it's perfectly normal to react this way. I see it a lot. I mean, a partner's death is not supposed to be easy to deal with.
Look, I don't want this job anymore. I made a mistake, and I agreed to stay in contact with my informant and to come in here for this. But can we just get it done?
You are here to help me make a decision as to whether or not you're eligible for medical benefits. I can only assume that you were referred for regressive hypnosis because it would make a difference for you. But I understand. Let's go ahead and get started.
It's warm, windy, the sun is high. There's an airstrip and an army plane. There are no palm trees, but the sea. I'm looking up at an old concrete building. A lighthouse. It says, what's the name? And deep underground. Blinking colors, lights, and I can't see the right side of the room.
Naomi, what's wrong?
Don't worry, I won't.
You are going to win in 3, 2, 1. Are you all right?
What happened?
Detective McKenna, I need you to be honest with me. Do you not remember what just happened a few moments ago?
I don't think it's confusing at all. Me and my team are doing everything to keep her safe. I just need her to fall back.
Penelope,
对不起，我来晚了。
did you enjoy your walk?
我有个好消息，
What's the good news?
我发现了一个买家，他可以付我们所有的款项。然后 Lab 是在深圳，今天晚上有个 party， 一起来吧。这是我们最后的机会。
Where did you meet him?
所以我和他发生了关系，但他很有钱。 Anything goes wrong, you won't be missed, okay?
Speaking of pussy lowjacking, you know what gets people up in the morning? Fear the unknown after death. You're gonna lay around and do nothing. What's the fucking difference?
Yeah. All right. Where do I meet you?
Have you ever been to Seattle? Great place. But you travel a lot, so you should know. So did you make new arrangements?
Would that be a problem?
It might.
Penelope tells me you work in Maryland. You spend much time in DC?
No. Just Maryland.
NASA used to be a cop. I hope he's not intimidating.
Is that right? Wouldn't you want to leave, like, go to a party or something like that? Yes. Yes.
I'm glad you guys have a chance to meet. Let's go to the party.
Hope you got everything you were looking for. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm either on the air or out of the office. Leave a message and I'll be there.
So how did you meet Penny?
Art. I love art. Too. It's a great place you have out here.
Well, it's not mine. That's hers. I'm sitting around spinning shit, you know? So you want to see how it works?
Demonstration would be cool.
That'll be nice. Sure.
Can you neutralize it?
A simple electromagnetic pulse takes them out. EMP.
I'm not gonna try that shit.
It's not for you.
You got more of that?
Yeah, we have a lab.
Really? Where?
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, about that. You see, what Penelope didn't know, nor does she have to know, that I'm here on behalf of the good old Uncle Sam. And as you know, he's a generous uncle. He's willing to forgive your trespasses on his territory. If you just drop what you have and go back to where you came.
Drop what I have and go back where I came?
Oh, come on, Mr. Lloyd. You don't want to do this the other way.
You know, Lomo, I've been here a fucking generation. You walk in here like it's no big fucking deal. Don't forget, Uncle Sam has a very short-term memory, man. We never forget about our family, how hard we fought to get here. You know how hard I busted my fucking Chinaman's ass to get to this shit? Bukaya, mother hype.
Ah, you're not my type, Mr. Lloyd.
We'll see about that.
Penelope.
Hey, Penny, how are you?
How's it going out there?
Everything very well.
Yeah.
We were just talking about you. You know, apparently this guy's also into art. You got your favorite, yeah, I got your favorite stuff. Got a little heated, but you know, everything's gonna be okay. Just want to see a show, so we're gonna, you know, we're gonna give a show right here. Yeah. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Go. Showtime. Yeah. So, speaking of Uncle Sam, right?
Yeah. So what do you think about my offer?
Oh, I told you my offer. I already told you my offer.
Yeah, you would do it that way, huh?
We're gonna do it that way. Fucking time. So we're gonna dance.
Obviously, okay. No problem. What the fuck is going on here, man?
Penny, you okay? You okay? Hang on, Penny. Stay with me. Penny. Stay with me. Come on. We're gonna get warm. Get the car. Everything's fine, baby. Come on. I got you, baby. I got you. Okay. Come on. Go do this. Mom's already outside with the car. I got you. Come on. Stay with me. Stay with me. We're good. Come on, baby. Stay with me. Stay with me. Get her out of here.
What happened?
They dragged her out of the Hudson. It looks like a drug overdose. What? What is it?
That's impossible.
Listen, I'm sorry, but you know this isn't good for you, right?
Wait. Hang on. Here. I have an echo on a guy that I'm sure is involved in this. I looked it up on one of those websites, but it looks like it's a duplicate. Can you please? I'm begging you. Just send out a CDR request and trace it out for me. I want to know by tonight, Marty.
I'll see what I can do.
Davis. Well, it wasn't a perfect copy.
You mean she's dead?
Yeah, people get what they pay for, I guess, right? At least we have one less copy we have to worry about.
Stay on it. You'll need to dispose of the badge. He'll probably try to contact the lab for the version that won't kill anybody. Then we'll just trace it and take them out.
What about Wang? He's been running diagnostics and he thinks the programming is solid.
Just let him follow through. I know what he wants. But we have a more immediate problem.
What is it?
Quelqu'un ne trace le numéro de série de votre téléphone portable.
So what do you want me to do?
You're gonna kill her?
Yeah, I don't think that...
What am I paying you for? You want me to hire someone else?
No. Ze treedt avec des criminels. Elle est passée nous HVT. C'est un Américain. Elle est flic. Elle est innocent. Ce n'est pas ses fautes. So as you can see, this is different.
When you come to your senses, let me know. You have time until tomorrow.
Sure you weren't followed?
I do this for a living. You sure you weren't followed?
We took care of your paperwork. Now tell me what happened.
Took care of the body. Had to run the EMP over it.
So you used the EMP to neutralize the batch. So that dose has been neutralized? What about the location of the lab in China?
How the hell should I know? That has nothing to do with me.
Oh yeah, it does. You see, if Loy's supplier succeeds in getting this stuff on the market, then that means we're too late. And I can't be held responsible for our agreement.
So this is how the government The US government handles counterproliferation? Man, you guys. It's unbelievable.
Well, Wong, if you don't like the way we do business, then maybe we'll send you back to your good old pals back in Beijing. Sure, they'd be thrilled to see you again.
I'm the only chance you've got. You need to respect that.
No, you're not. And no, we don't. Be seeing you, Wong.
喂，咩事啊？嚇？個貨倉做咩啊？俾人 what？屌，炸撚咗？有咩事 ？What do you mean fucking blown up？
We abandon our own convictions in favor of televised pundits, social media bubbles, and so many lies pulling us in every emotional direction that now there's no public consensus anymore. We've become paralyzed by our polarity. And instead of resisting the powerful, we only have ourselves to blame since we traded out physical risk for armchair slacktivism. This is Dan McKenna. You know, you could have called first.
You wouldn't have answered.
Don't you think I have enough surprises in my life?
We need to talk.
Oh, you want to talk? All right, let's talk. Everything all right?
My partner was killed last week, and now last night, my informant. That's just too much death for me to handle. Sorry.
You feel responsible.
I don't know who else to blame. I'm the only link between them.
Why'd you come to me about this sooner? You know, I'm always there for you, but you act like you don't know that.
That's all you left me to think. You stopped calling me. Didn't even come to my graduation from the academy. Never even bothered to visit Mom on her birthday.
Hey, you don't think I got feelings? You think I want to go back there? Look, a cemetery is not the first thing I think of when I think about celebrating something.
Dad, I don't have anybody else to come to for this.
You gotta stop being so hard on yourself about this. There's a lot worse things.
What?
I'm begging you. You gotta let this case go. You have no idea what's going on. Listen, you can stay here as long as you want, till you find something else. But anything but this. Not being a cop.
What are you not telling me? Okay, that's far enough.
Detective McKenna. I didn't kill Penelope.
I didn't say you did. Something else you want to tell me? Anything else? Like how the fuck do you know who I am?
You're the adept, detective. You just fall into a tiger's pit. I'm just trying to throw you a lifeline. Be a good Samaritan, you know?
A tiger's pit.
Do you even know who I am? Or what it is that I do? Your informant detective, just another victim in a long line of experiments since the 80s. You want to know more? Put the gun down.
Talk to me, Marty.
What the hell have you gotten into? Do you want to tell me what's really going on?
Marty, what?
I got a call after I ran the number. I'm not even supposed to know what's in his classification terms, let alone what they've got in his military file. Are you hearing me?
Who is he?
Let me read you something. Great Skill Division. Great Skill is a non-traditional career program managed by the Department of the Army G2. GS soldiers provide support to complex operations for the U.S. Army, the DoD, and national agencies. Many of our missions are conducted in support of overseas contingency operations and U.S. policymakers. Okay, so...
Thanks, Marty.
McKenna.
So, I'm not supposed to know who you are. Is that right?
And yet here we are, in an alley, talking. You gonna use that thing? Or you gonna let me tell you what you wanna know?
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
The lab got raided, man. So everything's up to shit. I'm destroying this shit.
What's your father tell you about his work in the Pacific Islands? The strong silent type, huh? There's a file on you too, you know.
Oh, really? About what?
About how you were taken from a Tokyo orphanage when you were 6. How your foster parents never told you they were part of a research program that took the lives of your real parents. Which is the reason why they took you in.
Stop right there.
Detective, what can I say? Your father helped create the thing that killed your informant.
What about my cut?
There is no cut. We're done. Did you see what the fuck happened to Penny?
I thought you said she OD'd.
She did. The shit that you had didn't work, man.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lawrence.
I know you want to quit the force. Everyone down at the precinct, they're laughing at you. Not only are you going to get the credit on this bus and stop a major drug war from hitting the streets before it happens, but if your father's work is truly reverse engineered to a drug operating system, this is going to be the end of smuggling as we know it. Shit. This is going to put everybody out of business. So I asked you, detective, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Freeze!
listen to your father.
Yeah, she's safe. I told you I wouldn't let anything happen to her. But look, she's scared. She needs answers. She's gonna come to you. Yeah, I think you need to come clean and tell her what's going on. She's your family, otherwise why are we doing this, right?
I know.
Look, I gotta go. I'll get in contact with you soon. I'll find you.
You're gonna tell me what I don't remember.
A veteran detective once told me it was extremely rare, if ever, that a cop found closure on a case. That wasn't what I wanted to hear. Trying to punch out the story, I asked now what the truth was. Did she stumble into some rogue government faction trying to take over the drug trade? She said I should feel better with more questions than answers. Said I was better off that way, not knowing. Like how some mother tells her kid not to be afraid of the dark. The truth is, these days too many people are afraid of the light. And there are enough rose-colored glasses to go around for everyone.